In ancient China or any feudalistic system, if a queen or a concubine is not able to produce an heir, especially a male heir to the throne, her fate was doomed in the power structure. Powerful emperors had many concubines as sexual partners, and they were expected to bear children for him. They were inferior in rank to the wife, the queen, and their children were also inferior socially than the wife's children. The concubine's children, however, were of a higher status than illegitimate children. There was a category of royal concubines referred to as Pingfei, which means consorts of emperors. These ladies had a very high rank in court and were respected.
I can well imagine the rivalries that this system produced in the royal household. Human nature dictates that everyone wants to be the powerful person's favorite, no? I wonder what the concubines did to become the emperor's favorite. All four beauties were concubines, but not all of them stood out from those that surrounded them at the time. They gained the attention of the powerful men for a variety of reasons.
I think the dominant institutionalized notion associates male with power and female with obedience and domesticity. That creates gender inequality that we've been fighting against till this day. Does gender equality define English or Spanish speaking cultures or any other democratic cultures?
My educated guess, and without being familiar with women's specific socio-political situation in every country, that the answer is no. We are very far from gender equality, even here in the United States, where there has never been a woman president. Although we are gaining ground, it's too slowly, in my opinion.
True, there still seems to be limited venues for women to make a break from what has been imposed on her, being someone's wife, secretary, assistant, in order to realize herself, or to go beyond and obtain an education to aspire to higher and more powerful social roles, even in this day and age.
That is very true. I don't take for granted the fact that I was able to get educated. We need to look not only at the aesthetic features of each legendary beauty, but also their socio-political and cultural context. Let's ask ourselves if their physical beauty and intelligence allowed them to build a space for themselves, or if it did not.
In the series of our dialogues, let's take a look at the different images and check what ways that have enabled women to be more than what male dominant world has defined.
Let's explore the four legendary beauties and look at their stories in depth.
I find them fascinating also. Why don't we take a look together at Xi Shi, the first beauty of the four legendary beauties?